What is up, everyone? It is Monday. I did not expect to be playing tonight. I have a deadline to my editor for my second book on Sunday, so I have 6 days left. It's not done yet. It will be done by Sunday. I feel like I can screw around tonight and not do some work on it and still be able to get it done. So we're going to play some more football here. Before I get into that, I'm going to get to the box score of the game I just finished. Broncos Houston. I did not play the end of this game on camera because it was a blowout. Texans were winning at one point 19-13, and then the Broncos went on to score all 5 touchdowns in the second half. So no reason to really put that on camera, but I am going to show you the box score because it was kind of interesting. Let's go over it right now. And then I'll get into the next game I'm going to play. It's right down here. You guys can't see the cards yet, but it's right down here. So let's get into this box score first, real quick. We'll just go quick here. So again, it was 19-13 at one point, and look at this. The Broncos just rail off 5 straight touchdowns in the second. They had all the touchdowns in the second half, all of them. And Manning had a Peyton Manning game. So let's go down to the stats here. So for Houston, nothing good. Matt Schaub was pretty terrible in the second half. He was 25 of 39 for 234, touchdown, 2 picks. Not great. Arian Foster, one of the reasons I bought this set of cards is he went 12 rushes for 26 yards. I mean, just not good at all. Justin Forsett actually outpaced him 6 for 35, but he had a 19-yard run right at the end to do that. Andre Johnson, another one I bought this set for, 5 for 83, respectable, not terrible. Owen Daniels led the team in receptions, 6 for 35 and a touchdown. So going down to the fumbles, no sacks for Houston. There weren't very many. No interceptions for Houston. Again, just not great for them. Let's go to Denver. That's where all the big numbers are. Moreno, 12 for 67. Willis McGahee, 9 for 60. But then you get to Manning, 29 to 37, 333 yards, 5 touchdowns. That is a Peyton Manning style game right there. And that, for some reason, not a perfect quarterback rating. Perfect quarterback rating is like 152 or something. I don't know how you don't get a perfect quarterback rating out of a game like that. Leading the way, Demaryius Thomas, 6 for 75 and 1. Noshawn Moreno, 3 for 19 and 2. And then you got Willis McGahee, Eric Decker, and Jacob Tamme, all with 4 catches. A lot of fun here. Let's see. 2 sacks, 2 interceptions for Denver. And that's pretty much it. If we take a look at the standings real quick here. I'm not going to look at the season stats yet. We'll go to that after I play this game I have in front of me. Let's take a look at the standings real quick. You've got your wins so far. I got Denver, Detroit, and Atlanta with wins. Houston, Minnesota, and New Orleans with losses. So let's get to the game I'm going to play next. How could I not at least pull out my favorite team here and give them a spin? So let's go exit. Yes. I think I have to exit and then go back into it. So let's go exit. Yes. Continue. We're going to go game setup, play new game, and we're going to go to the 2012 season, and we're going to go all the way out to week 12, and we're going to have the Cleveland Browns hosting the arch rival Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, how could I not play this game? Let's see. Where the heck is it? I think it's week 12. There it is. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. There we go. Browns won this game in real life. Let me roll some dice here. So we'll make Cleveland orange, and we'll make Pittsburgh right here. Cleveland. Oh, you don't have dice cam, do you? Let's go to dice cam here. We're gonna go Cleveland orange, Pittsburgh black. All right, black wins maybe. Yep. So Pittsburgh will receive. So we'll have the Browns kick off. Continue. All right, we're all set up here now. In real life, like I said, the Browns won this game. Let's see if I can find a Cleveland or a Pittsburgh. There we go. Pittsburgh. Let's go to week 12. And right here, at Cleveland, the Browns won this game 20-14. Pittsburgh, it was their 5th loss. They ended the season 8-8. And Cleveland, I believe it was their 3rd win. Their 3rd win. They ended up 5-11. And I was looking at the roster or the lineups for this game. I have my team sheets right here. We'll go over those in a second. And the Browns actually have a better team on paper than I thought they would. And Pittsburgh has a good team anyway. 8-8. I thought they'd be better too, but they weren't. So let's take a look here. So again, 20-14. I love this. This is a lot of fun. Let's look at the passing here. Charlie Batch. Oh, so Charlie Batch played in this game. Wow. I'm playing Ben. I'm playing Ben. I don't care. I'm playing Roethlisberger. What I ought to do then is, let's do this. Let's go. Oh, man, I hate the idea of what I have to do here, but let's do this. Let's go exit, and we're going to exit without saving. Did I click the right thing? Yeah. And then let's go Pro Football Helper again. And let's look at the game that was in Pittsburgh. See who started that one. So for Pittsburgh, no wonder the Browns won. Charlie Batch played. So here we go. Here's the box score here. Let's see if Roethlisberger played this one. So Pittsburgh won this game 24-10. This is the final game of the season. Yeah. See, now you have Roethlisberger, but you have the Browns playing Thaddeus Lewis. I don't want that either. All right, we're going to go back. What are we going to do here? I've been trying to always play the right quarterback, but I want to play Ben. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play this home game for the Browns, and I'm just going to play Roethlisberger. You know, I don't really want to play Charlie Batch. That's not why I bought this card set, to play backups. Charlie Batch is, but I have been trying to keep the quarterbacks the same to make it. I'm not going to play the whole season of this one, so who cares? So there's Charlie Batch. He's a 2. And I want you to notice something about Charlie Batch as a 2. He went to Eastern Michigan. That's a Mid-American Conference school. Get used to hearing that in this game, especially since I am a Mid-American Conference graduate. You're going to hear a lot of that in this game. So let's go back here. I'm going to play Roethlisberger in this game and not worry about it. And let me go ahead and pick that game again. So week 12. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. There it is. And Pittsburgh Browns kick off. And there you go. All right, we are ready to go here. So let us get started. And we're going to take a look at the teams here as they end up on offense. We'll start with a kickoff. It's going to be Phil Dawson, the hopefully eventual Hall of Famer. That guy was great. Kicking off, right? He's our KA. Yep. All right, so Dawson's going to kick off. And he's a 21. And that'll be a 5. And a 5 is good. A 5 is 5 yards deep, 70-09. Now I'm going to run it out. Oh, no, it's Pittsburgh. Maybe I won't run it out. I'm not sure yet. Let's look at who. I'm not sure. Is it Antonio Brown? No, it's who is their kicker? Oh, it's Chris Rainey, not Bobby Rainey. So Chris Rainey is their kick return guy. We're not going to run it out. I don't know how good he was. So we'll go 70, and then we'll just go kickoff, return, and it's going to be Chris Rainey for Pittsburgh. He's going to take a knee. Pittsburgh starts 1st and 10 at the 20 in this game. And let's just take a look at some of these players. Again, we've got Ben Roethlisberger as your starting quarterback. He plays for Miami of Ohio. If you're not paying attention to college basketball right now, they're the only undefeated team in the country. They're 31-0 as they head into the Mid-American Conference conference tournament starting Thursday. I'm very excited about that. I will be rooting for them to lose until Kent State loses, and then I will be rooting for them to win in the tournament because they're going to get an at-large bid. They're that good. So there's Roethlisberger. He's a 4. Running the ball for Pittsburgh, you got Jonathan Dwyer, you've got Isaac Redmond, Rashard Mendenhall. He only had about 50, 60 carries that year. I think he got hurt. Chris Rainey's another one. Then you've got Antonio Brown out of Central Michigan. Their kicker is Sean Sweesham out of Bowling Green. And was there another one? No, that's all of them. But then on the bench on defense for them, you've got one of my favorite players of all time, James Harrison, went to Kent State. Hate that he played for Pittsburgh. So we've got a lot of Mid-American Conference players here for Pittsburgh. And just a quick break there, just so you know, it is that time of the year where it's warm outside, which means back door open, front door open. If my dog sees somebody that he thinks shouldn't be walking on his sidewalk, he's going to go outside and bark at him. So be prepared for that. Anyway, back to this. So let's look at their roster here. They're 37 on the pass and 35 on the runs. They're pretty good. You got 4 guys that are A receivers. Antonio Brown, Heath Miller, Emmanuel Sanders, and Mike Wallace. You got 4 guys running the ball: Dwyer, Redmond, Mendenhall, and Rainey. And then if we look at the Browns' defense, better than I thought. You've got Jabal Sheard, Jaquay Parker. I do not remember him. Scott Fujita. You got some 4s on the board here: Taba Rubin, Sheldon Brown, Joe Hayden, and TJ Ward. All 4s against the pass. I don't remember them being that good, but okay. And they're actually a 36 pass run. That's pretty impressive. I'm very surprised at how good their defense was on paper. They were 5-11, but on paper it was pretty good. So I'm going to need to get a, let's see. So the Browns are going to be a -1 against the pass and a +1 against the run. So we'll go -1, +1. So -1 against the pass and +1 against the run. Put those over there. And let us get started. Pittsburgh, by the way, both teams are 60-40 passing teams. So Pittsburgh 58-42. I'll round up to 60-40. So 1 to 8 is going to be your run plays. 1 to 4 will be inside. 5 to 8 outside. Then you got 9 to 20. So 9 to 17 will be short pass. 18, 19 medium, and 20 is long. So, all right, let's get started with Pittsburgh having the ball here. Makes me very sad about Roethlisberger being a Mac guy and Antonio Brown being a Mac guy, James Harrison being a Mac guy, and they all a Kent State guy. James Harrison's a Kent State guy, and he goes to Pittsburgh. Just makes me sad. Has that great running back in the Super Bowl, run back, interception return for a touchdown. It just makes me sad. Anyway, all right, let's go here. Okay, so we'll start with 1st and 10. 1st and 10 on the 20. And we're going to get a 1. So we're going to go inside run right off the bat. 54, it's going to be Isaac Redman. And 36 on your defense is a BS. So inside run Redman, BS. Inside run Redman, BS. All right. 55 right off the bat for Redman. That's a 16. He's going to pick up 6 yards. 6 yards on 1st down for Isaac Redman. All right, 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 for Big Ben. And 11, that'll be a short pass. 45. 45 is David Paulson. That is not a name I remember. Backup tight end, C1, ET2. David, I do not remember him at all, but he's going to be your target on this play. 33 on the defense. Yeah, they're waiting for it. That's a BD. He's a C, so we'll stay at BD. All right, Roethlisberger back to pass. Ooh, 43. That's a 32, and we have an incompletion with an injury, but I'm not going to play with injuries. So we're going to go Roethlisberger, incomplete to David Paulson. And it's going to be 3rd down and 4 for Pittsburgh. We'll go short pass heavy here. All right, a 13. That's a short pass. 41 is Emmanuel Sanders. He's an A. He's an A. 36, another BS. We'll make it an AS. So short pass AS. Roethlisberger looking for Emmanuel Sanders. Oh, my goodness. That is a 21-yard completion, and Sanders is going to run out of bounds right in front of TJ Ward, who, I don't know how he's a 4 in this game. I always feel like TJ Ward was really, really good at making tackles and then celebrating them like 9 yards down the field. This time he gives up the 21-yarder. And it's a 1st down. Pittsburgh moves out to the 47-yard line. All right, an 18. So Roethlisberger now going to look down the field a little bit for a medium pass, and he'll look for Mike Wallace. And I'll tell you what, if you look at that NFL throwback, best, what was it? What was the video? Was it best played? No, 4.5 hours of quarterbacks chucking it deep, which is every long pass from 2010 to 2019. Mike Wallace had a lot of them. I had no idea he was as good as he was. 64 is CS. Wallace is an A, so make it a BS. So medium pass, BS. Roethlisberger to Mike Wallace. A 64, that's a 10. That'll be complete, and he'll get 8 yards. He'll cross the 50. Wallace over midfield. It's going to be 2nd and 2 now. Whoops. Well, I didn't do that. Roethlisberger. Boom. And over the 50 now. 2nd and 2 at the Browns 45 for Pittsburgh. 13, we're going to go short pass again. 25, that is Heath Miller, tight end. He's an A. 25 on defense is an AD. So we're going to short pass, AD. Roethlisberger to Heath Miller. 42. That's a 9. Oh, this is a good card. 6 yards on the completion. Miller goes out of bounds, but it's a first down. Yeah, Roethlisberger has one of those cards that, you know, the good quarterbacks have where at those numbers, 42, 53 is a 10, even 63 is a 13. That's a fumble number 50% of the time, but it's also a completion number the other 50. 64 is a 10, 45 is a 15. That's pretty good. Usually that's a 17 or an 18. Yeah, this is a pretty good card. I expect a lot of completions here out of Roethlisberger. Yeah, we're all set up. Okay. We'll get to the Browns quarterback in a minute because it's not as pretty. All right. 1st and 10 at the 39. 10, that'll be a short pass. 42. That is Rashard Mendenhall. He's a C3. 26 on your defense is a BS, so we'll go short pass BS. Roethlisberger dumping it off to his running back, Mendenhall. Oh, 25, that's going to be complete. And Mendenhall's going to get 12 yards on the run, and Roethlisberger starting off 4 of 5, 47 yards. And that should have been 30 seconds. We'll add it to the next play. All right, so 1st and 10 now at the 27. Yeah. It's a 19, so medium pass now. So Roethlisberger not letting up here. Inside the 31. So medium pass. 23, that'll be Heath Miller again. He's an A. 43 is not a good defense. It's a BG. Make it an AG. And medium pass AG. If you're a Steelers fan, that's what you want to see right there. Roethlisberger looking for Heath Miller. 62 is an 18. That'll be incomplete. Make it 2nd and 10 now. 2nd and 10 at the 27. Keep it going here. Oh, another medium pass. The big numbers are coming out on the purple die today. 42. Back to Mendenhall. He's a C. 51 on your defense is an AD. We'll make it a BD. So this time it's a medium pass BD. Roethlisberger to Mendenhall. 25. That's an 8. Oh, it's going to be complete, but only 4 yards for the running back as Roethlisberger dumped it off to him, and he can only manage 4 yards, but that'll make it 3rd down. 3rd down and 6, not better than 3rd and 10. Down to the Browns 23. And let's go short pass heavy here. 7 is a short pass. Oh, 66. Who are we throwing to? Jericho Cotchery. I forgot he played for Pittsburgh. I just remembered him as a New York Jet. Or there he is. He's an EB2, C3. Jericho Cotchery. It's a great name, Jericho. I like that name. And he is a C. 62 on your defense is an AS. We'll make it a BS. So we're going to go short pass BS. Roethlisberger to Jericho Cotchery. 36. That's a 15. That'll be complete. Only 3 yards, and they're going to come up short of the 1st down. So Roethlisberger Cotchery, he gets pushed out of bounds before he could move any further. And it's going to be 4th and 3 at the 20. So we're going to bring out, I didn't know that Sean Swisham played for Pittsburgh. He's a Bowling Green guy. He's a Falcon. He's a MAC guy. I love all these Mid-American Conference guys, even when they play for the enemy. He's going to be our kicker for Pittsburgh in this game. So he's going to come out and try a 37-yard field goal. Put Pittsburgh up early here. 25, well, that should be good. Well, look at that. Oh, man. You got to love a guy who's got a bunch of ones. I talked about this in the last game, Denver and Houston. Look how good these kickers are. 1. This guy didn't miss. Swisham. And I'm sure that's good. And that is absolutely good. And it is 3-0 Pittsburgh. I'll give one to the Browns defense there for holding to a field goal. Good drive for Ben and company. On that drive, they had 9 plays, and Ben passed the ball 8 times. Went 6 of 8 for 54 yards. And now we're going to kick it off. So Swisham back out there. 26. 26 is a 40. And that is 68.09. 3 yards deep. I will be running almost every kickoff back for the Browns because one of my favorite players of all times is their kick returner. And that's Swisham. And that is, of course, the great Josh Cribbs. Another Kent State guy, another MAC guy. Look at that. He's the TATBOAOB. I mean, he's running everything back. And he's pretty good in his day. He's actually an A receiver, which surprised me. An A5. That really surprised me. I don't remember him catching a lot of passes. But him being an A is nice. All right, so Cribbs 3 yards deep. 14. That's not a good roll. That's a 35. Oh, man, that is a terrible roll. That's a 9-yard return, but we have a TK. And the Browns could be doing what the Browns do best, starting way back inside their own end zone. So here we go. TK, 9-yard return, 36. And that is, of course, a holding penalty. So what I like to do is roll. Let's see. I rolled a 9. So let's roll a 10-sided. I got a funky 10-sided here somewhere, don't I? I thought I had a white 10-sided die. Apparently not. Oh, no, I have this one. I have this black one. This black 10-sided die. So the kick return was 9 yards. So let's roll it. So he's going to get 11 yards. So we'll make it a spot foul. He'll get 11 yards. Call it 15 seconds. And then we're going to penalize him half the distance. That's 4 yards for the hold. And no first down in play. It's going to be holding on the return. And no time. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Browns starting all the way back at their own 4-yard line. So let's talk about the team here. Again, better offense than I thought. They're actually a 33, which is average. That means everybody's a 3 for the most part. You got Joe Thomas, though. He's a Hall of Famer on the team. But the starting quarterback, Brandon Weeden. You got Josh Gordon. He's only a 3-2. This wasn't, I think 2013 was his breakout year. His only good year, really. But he's a 3 here. Brandon Weeden's a 2, though. This might be his rookie year even. But if you look over here, this is shocking to me. The Browns have 5 receivers that are A's. Shocking. That's going to make that Brandon Weeden 2 a little bit better. But you only had 3 guys that ran the ball. Actually, Chris Ogbenaya. That's it. Ogbenaya. He actually only had 8 carries. So the other 2 guys had all the carries. In fact, Trent Richardson had most of them. So that's not much of a running game here, but I really like the offense. And just like Pittsburgh, they're 60-40. They threw the ball a lot more than they ran the ball. So that's how we're going to, mostly because they were down all the time, but that's how we're going to do it here. So let's get started here. Browns 1st and 10 now. Oh, I got to get the defensive cards out. So let me show Pittsburgh. I forgot to show Pittsburgh. Some of these players on Pittsburgh, not as good as I thought. Troy Polamalu only being a 3 is pretty surprising. But there's James Harrison. Their front 7 is so good. All those guys there. Not a lot of... Look at this. This is weird. For the Browns, the number of players that had at least one quarterback sack. Look at this list. It's one of the biggest lists I've ever played with in this game. Look how big that list is. It's huge. Pittsburgh, though, much smaller, which surprises me. Only about 10 guys. And then their interception list is small, too. Only 6 guys that intercepted passes. So maybe that's why they were 8-8. The defense wasn't as good. They're actually a 39, though. They're a 39-40. Again, the Browns are 33-33. And this is where the downfall is going to come for Cleveland. Pittsburgh's going to be a +6, +7. So +6 against the pass, +7 against the run. And that's going to hurt Cleveland. +6. So combine that with the fact that I'm letting Roethlisberger play in this game and not Batch. It's going to be a tough game for the Browns to win. All right, first play. 1st and 10 at the 4. We're going to go 17. So Brandon Weeden's going to come out throwing. And a 12, that is... they're expecting a run. That's a CG. And a 21, that is Ben Watson, the tight end, came over from New England. He's an A. So we're going to make this a BG. So short pass, BG, from the 4-yard line. Tempting fate here with that safety. So BG. 52, and and it's a sack. Oh no. He's only, I'm on inside run. Oh no, I'm worried. What I say, BG? Oh no. It's a 3-yard loss. So it's going to take him back to the 1-yard line. Oh, Pittsburgh fans are going to argue that he was in the end zone, but you know how the refs are with those safeties. They give the benefit of the doubt to the quarterback so often. But Weeden sacked. 3-yard loss. Who got him for Pittsburgh? 44 is Lamar Woodley getting in there. I remember him. Lamar Woodley, good player. There he is. Starting linebacker for Pittsburgh. And it is now 2nd and 13 at the 1 for the Browns. Oh, this is going to be the quietest the dog pound has ever been. Here we go. I'm going to go short pass heavy. We're going to tempt fate one more time. We'll go short pass heavy. 17 is another short pass. 15, that's probably an AD. Oh, it's a BD. It's even better. So it's a BD. 53, that is going to be our running back, Chris Ogbanaya. I can't say that word. Ogbanaya. Ogbanana. Ogbanana. Ogbanaya. Chris O. What did I roll? I rolled something with Chris Ogbanaya. 52. We'll go 52. I forget what I rolled, but it was somewhere in the 50s. All right. He is a C, so that makes it worse. So it's a B. So it's going to stay as a BD. So we'll go short pass BD. Weeden. Going to get panicky. He's going to get happy feet, and he's going to dump it off to his running back, Chris Ogbanaya. 25. He's going to complete it. It's going to be good for 13 yards and a first down as Chris O goes out of bounds. What a run. Look at that. All right. 1st and 10 at the 14 now. Okay. An 18, Weeden going to go medium pass. Now, what are you doing, Brandon? 54 is not a good defense. They're expecting a run. That's actually going to be a BG. And 41 is Trent Richardson. He's a B on medium passes. So we'll stay at BG. And we'll go medium pass. BG. Here comes my dog. Here he comes. Here he comes. There he goes. There he goes. Yeah. So Weeden to Trent Richardson. BG. Medium pass. 45. That's a 15. And that is going to be incomplete. I thought Weeden threw a pretty good ball. He just didn't throw it to the right team as much as he should, but I thought he threw a pretty good ball. All right, 2nd 10. 2nd 10, 14. And we'll go standard. It's a 2. That's an inside run. 41. It's AS. 26. That'll be Trent Richardson. Remember Trent Richardson? He looked like he might be good there for a few minutes. And then he was Trent Richardson. 41 is AS. Richardson on the inside run. 44. That's a 16. Richardson will rumble for 8 yards. All right. It's 3rd and 2 now out to the 22. And we can go standard here. We can handle a run play on 3rd and 2. And that is going to be a 6. That's an outside run. 55, though. Defense is ready for it. It's a BG. 14, back to Richardson. It's an outside run, Trent Richardson. Against a BG. 46. That's a 24. And that is no gain. And he is stuffed. And the Browns are going to have to punt it away here on their opening drive. And let's bring out Reggie Hodges. Another Mac guy. Didn't know it. He went to Ball State. I love all these Mac guys. This is great. If you're watching any of that NFL Throwback channel and you're seeing like great plays, you're going to see Reggie Hodges on a fake punt run for like 60 yards and then get tired and fall down. It's a fun play to watch. But now this play here, he's a punting, not a fun play to watch. So Reggie Hodges, 65. And look at this. Look at this. Look at these. He's got ones. Look at that. 1. He's got ones for his punt number. Look at that. 65 is a 1. Okay. So he's going to bomb it, I guess. No, not really. 36 D10. Well, that's not that great. So 36 D10. I wonder why that's their 1 option. Reggie Hodges, continue. All right, so taking it is going to be Antonio Brown, that whack job. Also a Mac guy, went to Central Michigan. He's a Chippewa. He is going to run it back from the 42. 65, that is a 26. And he will actually get hit and lose a yard on the play. And Pittsburgh's going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 41. 9:15 to go, up 3-0 here in this first quarter. And they are back on offense. Bring out Roethlisberger. All right, a 13. That'll be a short pass. 25. That's going to be Heath Miller. He's an A. 25 on your defense is an AD. So short pass AD. Roethlisberger looking for Heath Miller. That's not really centered, is it? How's that? Is that better? There we go. All right. 52 for Roethlisberger. That's a 29. He's going to get sacked. 6-yard loss. Second sack of the game for the two teams here. First for the Browns. Let's see who got him. A lot of guys to choose from here. 23. It's going to be Jaquay Parker. I do not remember Jaquay Parker, but he was a QS5 or a 6. Like, he got a lot of sacks on that team. I do not remember him at all. Jaquay Parker. Where's he at? There he is. All right. 2nd and 16. Back to the 35 now for Pittsburgh. And we'll go with short pass heavy here. We'll get a 1. That'll be a short pass. 26. That is Heath Miller again. He's an A. Tight ends for Baltimore and Pittsburgh over the years have just eaten up the Browns defense. Heath Miller, and then recently all those guys that play for those two teams. Mark Andrews just crushes the Browns. I don't know why that is, but yeah, tight ends have just lit them up. So Miller's an A. 33 on defense, though. That's a BD. Make it an AD. So we'll go short pass AD. Roethlisberger to Heath Miller. 26 is 16. That'll be complete, but only 2 yards for Miller. It'll be a big old third down here. So Roethlisberger to Miller. 2 yards. 3rd and 14 now, back at the 37. We'll go medium pass heavy. And we're going to get 12. That'll be a medium pass. 12. That's going to be Antonio Brown. He's an A. Can't stand him. 60. He's a wackadoodle. 65 is an AS. So we're going to go Antonio Brown AS medium pass. $24. That's going to be a 16. And that is incomplete. So Roethlisberger. Going to miss Antonio Brown. Good coverage by Joe Hayden there. And it's going to be 4th down. Let's bring out Drew Butler. I have no idea who Drew Butler is. I do not remember him at all. But there he is. He's their punter. He did not go to a MAC school. He went to a SEC school, which is kind of equivalent to the MAC in football, right? Anyone? Hello? No. All right, so let's bring out Drew Butler. 14, and we're going to have a penalty. Oh, no, we're going to have a penalty. It's a 35. I thought it was a 34. You can see here I got excited because he's got 34, 35, but it's actually the K column. You can see right there. So it's a 35. So we're going to have a penalty here. So punt. First down, 35. So it's a 26-yard punt taken by D11 with a TZ. It's a very short punt. Taken by taken by Josh Cribbs. He's D11. And then there's a TZ on the play. Checking the penalty first. 14. That is going to be an ineligible player downfield on Pittsburgh. 5-yard penalty, but we might decline that. 26 yards is a really short punt. So let's see. It's going to take it to the 37 on the other side. And Cribbs now, P column. 44. That's an 8. Cribbs is going to get 20 yards on the return, and they will not even care about that penalty. I love Josh Cribbs. So that was going to be, let's see, Drew Butler, 26 yards. Cribbs grabs it on the 37. Goes 20 yards on the return. And the Browns, 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 43 to begin this drive. Nice. All right. That's what I like to see. Unfortunately, I got to see Brandon Weeden come out. I need to get a league, a season. I might look at 2013 because that's Josh Gordon's really good year. I'd like to get a season with Brian Hoyer. I always liked him as a Browns quarterback. Or Colt McCoy. I always liked both of those guys. And so I might look into a season with those guys. Maybe even after I'm done here, I will. All right, first play for Pittsburgh, or for Cleveland, 16. That'll be a short pass for Brandon Weeden. 12 on your defense, not good. That's a CG. 36, we're going to look for Trent Richardson. He's an A. So make it a BG. So short pass, BG. Weeden to Trent Richardson. 54. That's a 36. 2 yards, but we have a penalty. We have a TH. So let's check the penalty. 15. That's going to be on the defense. 26. That is roughing the quarterback. 15 yards from the line of scrimmage and an automatic first down. And they will take that penalty. So Pittsburgh helping Cleveland out here. A couple of bad plays. And it's going to be 1st and 10 all the way down to the Steeler 28. Halfway point of this first quarter. 18, medium pass. So Weeden trying to get down the field, trying to show what these Browns fans that he can be the starting quarterback for the rest of his career in Cleveland. It's not going to happen. Spoiler alert, but he's trying to. 44. This is going to be Josh Cribbs. He's an A. Medium pass to Cribbs. 52 on your defense. Oh, that's a CG. Make it a BG. So medium pass, BG. Weeden to Cribbs. 64. That's a 12. And that is, it's just incomplete. As Weeden falls to 1 for his first 3. And it's 2nd and 10. Let's go standard here. 8. 8 is going to be an outside run. 12. That's another bad defense. CD. But, 36. Trent Richardson. So CD, outside run Trent Richardson. 66 for Richardson. That's a K column. Richardson breaks free. 34. It's a 17. Thinks he has a big gain, and he just gets pushed out of bounds after a 4-yard gain. Oh, I hate when I waste a 66. So it's 4 yards. He goes out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 now at the 24. Let's go short pass heavy here. And we'll get a short pass. 51 on defense is AD. 44 back to Josh Cribbs. He's an A. So AD. Short pass. Weeden to Cribbs. .46. It's an 18. It's going to drop incomplete. And the Browns are going to try to settle for a Phil Dawson 41-yard field goal try. And Phil Dawson, I love Phil Dawson. I hate that he went to play for, I think, the 49ers the last couple years of his career. He was so much fun. Him and Joe Thomas just were wasted by what could be the league's worst owner. I know you guys think Jerry Jones is bad, but this idiot for the Browns, he's a clown. He's an idiot. Anyway, sorry. I got a little editorializing there for a minute. All right, let's bring out Dawson. And you think Sean Swisham has a lot of ones? Look at Mr. Automatic. Look at all those ones. So nice. So this is a 41-yarder. Tie the game. 54. It's a 35. And it is no good, but we have a penalty. We have a TM. So let's check the penalty. 14. That's going to be on the offense. 11. That is an illegal substitution on the offense, and Pittsburgh will decline it. And all that fun stuff I said about Phil Dawson, and he misses the field goal. Being a Browns fan is hard. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh now, thrown 31. 3rd drive of the game. Up 3-0. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. We're going to start with an inside run. And it's going to be Jonathan Dwyer. 41. 41 is AS. It's an inside run for Dwyer, AS. 13. 13 is a 20. Dwyer's going to fall forward for 1 yard. Second and 9. Second and 9 is a 32. All right, another inside run. 31. This time it's going to be back to Dwyer. Going to try the same play, basically. Oh, look at that defense. 66. That's a CG. $13. Again, I just rolled the same thing. That's a 20. This time it's no gain. So Dwyer gets nothing. So 2 plays for a yard for Jonathan Dwyer. Let's go short pass heavy. Get Ben back in the game here. Get that dude's big arm in the game. An 11. That's a short pass. 21. That's going to be Antonio Brown. And he's an A. 22 on the defense, though. That'll be a BD. We'll make it an 80. So we'll go short pass 80. $51. That's going to be complete. He'll get 13 yards. He'll get a first down. So Roethlisberger to Antonio Brown. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 out to the 45. Back to our standard offense. Oh, a 20, and Roethlisberger's going to go deep. 52. He's going to be looking for Mike Wallace. That's the guy you want to look for. He's an A. 26 is a BS. Make it an AS. We're going to long pass AS. Roethlisberger looking down the field. Sees Mike Wallace. Sees TJ Ward nowhere near him because he stinks. And AS, right? 26, yeah. There we go. Oh, my goodness. It's caught. And that is a touchdown. 55-yard touchdown pass from Ben Roethlisberger to Mike Wallace. Worked out that well for the Pittsburgh there. Man. 9-0 now. Let's bring out Sweesham for the extra point. 12. 12 is a 3. And that is good. It is 10-0 already in this game. All right. Okay. If I was watching this in real life, I'd flip the red zone and just be like, Dad, just tell me when it's over. Tell me what the score is when it's over. That's what kind of Browns fan I am. I'm a wounded Browns fan. All right. Let's kick it off here with Sweesham. 64. 64 is a 17. Oh, that is 72.09. I think I'm going to take a knee this time. 72.09. 7 yards deep. I'm stung right now. I'm tilting, as they say in the poker world. So Josh Cribbs is going to take a knee. Would that be tilting? I don't know if that'd be tilting or not. I think tilting would be run it out. But anyway, 1st and 10 at the 20 now for Cleveland. Weeden back out on the field. All right, we have an 8. That'll be an outside run. 45. 45 is BS. Oh, 66. We're going to give the ball to Chris Ogbenaya. It's kind of a strange play, but okay. So we're going to go outside run. Ogbenaya. What was my defense? 45. BS. 31. 31 is a 17. He'll get around the corner. He'll pick up 7. All right. Good first play of a drive. Make it 2nd and 3. 27-yard line. Okay, a 15. That's going to be a short pass. And 53 on your defense is CS. 61. Who are we looking at? Alex Smith. Not that Alex Smith. This is a tight end Alex Smith. He's a C. 53 was a CS. We're going to go short pass CS. Weeden looking for not that Alex Smith. The other Alex Smith. 63 for Weeden is a 13. And that is going to be incomplete. Maybe I should have started the other quarterback. Who was that to? That was to Alex Smith. Fullback, not tight end. He's a fullback. And it is going to be 3rd down and 3. Let's just look real quick here. The other quarterback for the Browns. I don't even know if you guys have ever heard of him. I remember him. So I saw him play. His name was Thaddeus Lewis. There he is. He went to Duke. He's a 2, just like Weeden. He might even have a better card. Who knows? I see a 64 and 9. Weeden's a 12. He may have a better card, actually. 53 is a 10. For Weeden, it's a 12. Yeah, he may actually have a better card. All right. 3rd and 3. Well, maybe if I play the second game in the series, I'll play Charlie Batch versus Thaddeus Lewis. That could be fun. I won't put that one on camera. Don't worry. All right, at 20. So now Weeden wants to go deep on 3rd and 3. Not very smart. 14. 14 is BG, and it's going to be Jordan Cameron. Remember Jordan Cameron and Cameron Jordan were drafted, I think, the same year? I think Cameron Jordan's still playing, but Jordan Cameron is not playing. Browns tight end. He's a pretty good player. He wasn't there. Oh, he was starting. Yeah, they started 2 tight ends back then. Oh, there he is. He was an EB2. He's better. I think he was better than being an EB2. I think he was probably, or ET2. I think he was a 3. Maybe not this year, but C4, so he got some targets thrown his way. So BG is what we're going to play it against here. So long pass, BG. Weeden looking for Jordan Cameron down the seam. Oh, 54. That's a 36, and that is a touchdown. That is a 73-yard touchdown from Weeden to Jordan Cameron, but we have a penalty. We have a TH. We have flags down. And let's see what it is. 53. 13. That is illegal use of the hands on the offense. 10 yards. Wipe the touchdown off the board. Being a Browns fan. This is actually very realistic. 10 yards. Illegal use of the hands. It probably wasn't even a good call either. 15. And it's going to be 3rd down and 13 now, back at the 17. And we will go medium pass heavy. Medium pass heavy. All right, 11. That'll be a medium pass. Oops. 55 on the defense. So they got Nickelback in there waiting. It's a BD. 32. That is Greg Little. He's an A. There's no way he should have ever been an A. He was awful. There he is. He's an EB3 A5. I am not a fan of Greg Little. But he's an A, so we'll take it. So it's a 55 is a BD. We're going to make it an AD. So we'll go medium pass, AD. Weeden looking for Greg Little. 46 for Weeden is an 18, and that's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down. So Weeden to Little, incomplete. And let's bring out Reggie Hodges to punt. 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. 42. 42 is a 6. And that'll be a 48-yard punt taken by D10. It's Antonio Brown. I know what you're saying. You're saying, Jerry, why did you even play this game? You look depressed. It's what the Browns do to me. It's what the Browns from 1999 on do to me. Well, 1994 on really do to me. Let's see what we got here. I'm getting texts. I don't know what that is. Buzzing all over the place here. All right. So we got Antonio Brown catching the ball at his own 35 on the return. 43. Oh, that's a 33, and we have a fumble. We have an F3 as Brown is going to muff this thing. F3. Okay. What the heck? I know every symbol in this game. I've been playing it for 100 years. I've never seen this before. 0. Oh, that stands for muff. That's what that is. So 006 muff. I don't know why they specify that it was a muffed punt. Maybe just so that you know that it was right there. I'm not sure why they do that. And then 06 recovered. That's a Cleveland Brown. That is going to be our starting tackle. And who is that? That is Mitchell Schwartz. Schwartz getting down there to fall on it. And oh my, what a change of events we have here. So Brown is going to fumble it. No yards. He's going to muff it. And it's going to be Mitchell Schwartz hurrying down there. That big guy, big tackle, running down the field. And he is going to fall on it right there. And the Browns are going to take over the ball. First and 10 at the Steeler 35. Another chance to score something here inside Steelers territory. Ooh, I'm a little excited now. All right. Weeden comes out. It's going to be a short pass. Look at all those 6s. 63 on your defense. Oh, that's not good. That's a CG. Oh, 66. That's going to be, who is that? Is that, yeah, it's going to be Travis Benjamin. He was okay for the Browns as a punt returner after Cribbs left, but then he went to San Diego. He was pretty good for San Diego. Travis Benjamin. He's a C. So 63 was CG. So we're going to short pass CG, Weeden to Travis Benjamin. 21. 21 for Weeden is a 17. That's going to be complete. No gain, though, as they try a little wide receiver screen. I can't talk. A little wide receiver screen. It's complete, but it's just no gain. He catches it, knocked down. Second and 10. Oops. Travis Benjamin. Second down. And 11. That's a short pass. 32 on your defense is CG. 32 on your offense is Greg Little. He's an A, so make it a BG. So short pass BG. Weeden looking for Greg Little. 55 for Weeden. That'll be complete. And Greg Little's going to get 14 yards. And he is going to get down to the 21-yard line. It's first and 10. Can Weeden get him some points here? A 9. Oh, that's going to be a short pass. 24. That is a BS. And 24. Two times in a row. I had the same dice roll on both sides. Nice. 24. That is going to be Jordan Cameron. He's a C. 24 is a BS. So we'll stay at BS. And we'll go short pass. 14. Oh, it's a 35. 5 yards, but a penalty. A TH on the board here. 12. 12, that's not good. 12 is a 21. That is pass interference on the offense. Man. So we're going to have pass interference, 10 yards on the offense. Wipes the 5-yard gain off the board. Pushes the Browns back. And it's going to be first and 20 now, back at the 31. And let's go medium pass heavy. And we get a 4. That's actually going to be a short pass. 51 will be an AD. 12. All right. I haven't said Josh Gordon's name yet. He's an A. There he is. I got him down here. He's an A. I think I showed it earlier. He's an A6, but he's only a 3. 91, 01. So how old is he here? 01, 11. So he's 21. Yeah, this is probably his rookie year. And he'll be an A. Whoops, wrong one. So what was the defense? 51 is an 80. So AD it is. So short pass AD. Weeden looking for Josh Gordon. 15. He's going to find him. 9 yards for Gordon. Get most of that penalty back. It's going to be second and 11 now, down to the 22. And, 18. So, yeah, I have medium pass, though. So, that'll be a medium pass. 43. 43 is CG. 41 is Trent Richardson. He's a B on medium passes. So, we're going to stay at CG. Weeden looking for his running back. 31, he's going to find him. And it's going to be good for 11 yards, and that's a first down. Weeden to Richardson. Browns looking okay here. 1st and 10 at the 11. Minute to go in this first quarter. Oh, 20. So I don't have long pass. I don't have medium pass. I already tried a long pass, and it didn't work. So I'm actually going to call a play here. Let's just go inside run Trent Richardson. Pittsburgh with that 11 on the board. That's going to be a CG on that inside run. 65, that's a 24. And he is going to get stuffed for no gain. And it's going to be 2nd down. And let's go short pass heavy now. All right, a 4, that's a short pass. 41, it's an AS. 65, we're looking at Travis Benjamin. He's a C, so make it a BS. So we'll go short pass, BS, Weeden to Benjamin. $43. That's a 31, and we have an incompletion, but another penalty. A TH on the board. 24, and that is going to be intentional grounding. So what was our, as a 31? Oh, man, so that's intentional grounding, and on incompletion it counts. And that is going to be 10 yards and a loss of down. I mean, this is realistic, guys. This is what it's like. I believe it was, what was that band called? Everlast, who said this is what it's, you never know what it's like to have the blues unless you're a Browns fan. Or all that other stuff that happens in the song that's pretty terrible. So we're going to go intentional grounding. Where'd it go? Why is it not on here? There it is. And this is going to be a loss of down. So let's go view all. This is 10 yards and a loss of down. And it's going to be 3rd and 20 back at the 21. And we'll go medium pass heavy here. I trust Phil Dawson's leg. Oh, let's re-roll that. There we go. 13. 13's a medium pass. Oh, 11. Look at that defense. That's a CD. 45. We're going to go back to Josh Cribbs, make it a BD. So medium pass BD. Looking for Cribbs. 55. 55 is a 7. It's complete. Only 10 yards, though. But that makes that field goal a little bit better. And it gives Cribbs a catch, and I love Cribbs. And that's actually the last play of the first quarter. So, what do I do? What do I do? There we go. And at the end of the first quarter, Browns down 10-0. And with this 4th and 10 play, we're going to bring out Phil Dawson. He's going to kick it, try a field goal. This is going to be 28 yards. It's a 55, and that's a 1. I don't even know why I'm looking, but that's going to be good. Yep. And the Browns get on the board. First play of the second quarter. And it is 10-3. Let's kick it off. Let's play Pittsburgh's drive, and then I'll call it a night. So let's kick it off here. 31 for Dawson. That's a 1. And that is 72.09. That's 7 yards deep. So we'll go ahead and take a touchback there. So Dawson, 72. And taking the touchback is going to be Rainey. Yeah. And nope. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now. Ben Roethlisberger back out on the field. All right, a 16. He'll start with the short pass. 44. That'll be David Paulson again. He's a C. 36 is a BS, so we'll stay at BS. So a short pass BS. Second quarter. Boom. So 61. So looking for Paulson. It's going to be complete. He'll only get 3 yards on the reception, though. So Roethlisberger to Paulson for 3. I got to go up front and close my front door. Hang on 1 second. I don't know about you guys, but this daylight savings really threw me for a loop. It never has before, but this year, just kind of, I feel jet lagged for the last couple of days. It's very strange. All right, 2nd and 7. I mean, it's 7:30 at night right now, and I haven't even eaten dinner yet. It's just weird. All right, 7. We're gonna go outside run. 22. That's gonna be Jonathan Dwyer. 46. 46 is BS. Second quarter. Dwyer takes the handoff, gets around the corner. He picks up 9 yards before he's knocked out of bounds. That right there, that's TJ Ward making that play. 9 yards and knocked out of bounds. 9 yards down the field. I'm sure Ward celebrated after. All right, so... who was it? Dwyer. That guy. All right, 1st and 10. That was enough for a first down, so... 7 again. We're going to outside run again. 65 this time. It's going to be Chris Rainey, who... Does he run outside? Yeah, he only runs outside. And then 41 on your defense is an AS. So Chris Rainey, outside run AS. 13 for Rainey. That's an 11. Oh, he'll get around the corner, but he'll only get 2 yards. Second and 8 now at the 34. All right, 11. So that's going to be a short pass. 36. That's Emmanuel Sanders. He's an A. 45 is a BS, make it an AS. So we'll go short pass, AS. Roethlisberger to Emmanuel Sanders. 54 for Roethlisberger. And that's going to be a penalty. 36. That's a 15-yard completion, but there are flags flying here. 13. And that is holding on the defense. 5 yards and automatic first down. They'll decline it, and they'll take that 15-yard gain. So Roethlisberger finds Sanders for 15. I would love to replay this whole season. I really would. I don't have that kind of time, but I would love to. Decline the penalty. All right, 1st and 10. They're up to the 49 just because of all the good players that are in this set. So much fun. All right, and 11, that's going to be another short pass. 25, that's going to be Heath Miller. He's an A. 22 on the defense. That's a BD. We'll make it an AD. So short pass AD this time. Roethlisberger to Heath Miller. 12. That's a 27, and Roethlisberger's going to take off and run. And our defense was, what was it? 22 BD. Roethlisberger going to run. 61. That's an 18. Roethlisberger, he rumbles for 8 yards. Wow. Didn't see that coming. He was a big guy. He was hard to tackle. And that'll be 30 seconds. And it's going to be 2nd and 2 now. Down to the Browns 43 as they cross the 50. And no medium pass now for Roethlisberger. 52. That's going to be Mike Wallace. He's an A. I don't have him out. I should get him out somehow. 56. That's an AS. So we're going to go medium pass, AS. Roethlisberger looking deep. I think he's already found Wallace once. Looking for him again. 12. Oh, he's not going to find him. He's going to take off and run again. So our defense this time was AS. So they're getting pressure. They just can't bring him down. 46 is a 22. And he'll get 2 yards and he'll get the first down by himself on those 2 plays. And it's going to be 1st and 10 to the Browns 41 now. 12 minutes to go here. All right, a 10. That'll be a short pass. 21 is Antonio Brown. He's an A. 32 is a CG. So we're going to make it a BG short pass. $43. That is a 32. And we have an RP7, a rare play 7. And we're going to go ahead and set up the old ChatGPT for this one. So if you go to ChatGPT, if you go into the, what do they call them? The custom GPT section, and you just search APBA, you'll see the rare play generator that I created because I kept getting RP7s. And you start seeing the same thing over and over again. I got bored with it, so I created this here. So then all you have to do is give it the situation in the game. You can do it as easy as saying, and what are we, 1st and 10? Yeah. You can do it as easy as saying 1st and 10, opponent's 41-yard line, 2nd quarter. You don't even have to say 2nd quarter. You don't have to say that. You can just go, what was it, medium? No, short pass. Short pass. That's all you have to do right there. That's all you have to do. I like to get a little more fun with it so I get more customized answers. I'll say Pitt at Cleveland from 2012. Pittsburgh up 10-3. 2nd quarter. 12 minutes to go. And then I'll say Big Ben, because I can't spell his last name, to, who was our pass to? Antonio Brown. To whack job Antonio Brown. And we'll just let it do that. Let it do its thing there. And I'll take my glasses off because I don't want to have to be able to read. I can't read that screen, but I can read this one if I look at it. And I just want to be surprised. But you guys can pause and read as you need to. It's taking a little bit longer than usual. There we go. Okay, I don't know what it says there. I just know there's words. 2. Okay, so there's 2. There's 2. There's 3. It's going a little slower. Usually it prints them out pretty quick. There's 3. Oh, wait, 2, 3. That's 4. And there's 5. Okay, pause anytime. There's 6. There's 7. I was told that 7 should be the least exciting. 2 and 12 should be the most exciting. And what number is that? 8. Okay, that's 8. There's 9. 10. 11. And 12. Come on. All right. Dunsky. There we go. Here we go. A 4. All right. So, quarterback. Roethlisberger drops back. He throws a quick out to Antonio Brown. D8 jumps the route. That is Sheldon Brown. Jumps the route, arrives perfectly at the same time, blasting the receiver backward. The pass pops free, but before it hits the ground, D11, who had overrun the play, that's going to be Usama Young, another Kent State guy, accidentally kicks it with his shin. It bounces back to 0-11. That is Rashard Mendenhall. We have our own little, what was that pass called? The Immaculate reception going on here. Halfback races down the sideline, forced out of bounds at the 18. After a conference, the officials rule the accidental kick does not matter because the pass had been touched by both players. It goes in the books as a bizarre completed pass and run and catch. After catch for 23 yards. We had our own Immaculate reception. How exciting with the same team. That's kind of exciting. So it's Mendenhall is going to get the catch. 23 yards, out of bounds. 1st and 10 at the 18 for Pittsburgh after all that mess. It's kind of, I mean, it's, you know, I hate that it happened to Cleveland. I hate that it was Pittsburgh, but it's kind of fun. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 16. That'll be a short pass. And let's see, 54. That is Isaac Redman, our running back. He's a C3. 45 when your defense is a BS, so make it a BS short pass. Where are we at? We're at the 18, so we got flip boards. So CS, second quarter. 52 for Roethlisberger is a 29. He's going to get taken down. 6-yard loss on the sack by Cleveland. Who got in there and got him? 63. That is going to be Billy Wynn. I remember Billy Wynn. He was a defensive tackle. He was a pretty good player. I'm surprised he's not a starter. He was like a 2. I remember when the Browns had him. He was pretty good. Billy Wynn. And it's 2nd and 16 now, back at the 24 for Pittsburgh. And let's go short pass heavy for Roethlisberger. It's a 15. That'll be a short pass. 31. That is Will Johnson, the fullback. He's a C. 24 on your defense is BS. So we'll go short pass BS. Roethlisberger dumps it off. 34 is a 35. We have 6 yards, but we have a penalty. A TH. What do we got? 14. That's going to be holding on the offense, and that's going to take him back 10 more. So penalty, 10 yards, and that is holding. And it's going to be 2nd and 26 now, back at the 34. And we'll go short pass heavy. Try to get some of it back. Maybe get one of those first down plus plays. Since I don't cap it, it can go as far as it wants. We're going to go 17. That's a short pass. Oh, no, that's a medium pass on short pass heavy. That's a medium pass. And it's going to be Jonathan Dwyer, our running back. He's a C. 61 is BS. So we'll go medium pass BS. Roethlisberger going to dump it off on a little pass to Dwyer. See what he can do with the ball. 41. That's a 22, and it's going to be tipped up in the air and intercepted. W65. Browns defense coming through. W65. That's a 28-yard pass, so he'll pick it off at the 6. Roethlisberger to Will Johnson, right? 62. No, Dwyer. Running a route. 26 yards, but picked off. And who got it for Cleveland? Oh, let's have it be another guy from Kent State. Come on now. Come on now. 52. And that is another guy from Kent State. That is my boy, Usama Young. Oh, I love all these MAC guys. There he is. Kent State. Safety cornerback 2. Safety 3, cornerback 2. Not very good, but, good enough to play for that team back then. And he has an R column, WR, so he's got a chance here. See what he can do with it. 42, that is a 14. And he is going to get 7 yards on the return. And the Browns are going to start 1st and 10 at their own 15. Second turnover for Pittsburgh. Usama Young, 7 yards, right? Yeah. And I'm going to run Cleveland's drive here too. Let's give me one more. So 1st and 10 at the 15 for Cleveland. 10:45 to go in the second quarter. And it's a 14. That'll be a short pass. 13. Hang on a sec. It's on, right? Yeah. Make sure my outside light was on in case the dog runs outside. All right, so it's going to be a 13. It's going to be a short pass. 13 on your defense is a CS. 21 is Ben Watson. He's an A, so make it a BS. And we'll go short pass BS. Weeden to Ben, Ben Watson, yeah. 26 for Weeden is a 17, and that is incomplete. Right? Yeah. So Weeden to Watson. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now to 15. A 7. That'll be an outside run. Oh, 33 on that defense. So that's a CG. 56. That's going to be Montario Hardesty. I haven't said his name yet. He might be a rookie. No, he's not a rookie. Born in 87, so he's probably 24. He could be a rookie. He was a running back for them for a couple of years. I remember him pretty well. It's a good name, Montario Hardesty. It kind of rolls off the tongue pretty well. So it's a CG though, which hurts. So outside run. Yeah, outside run. Montario Hardesty. 16, that's a 25. That's no gain. No gain on the play. Make it 3rd and 10. And we're going to short pass heavy. And it's an 8. That is a short pass. 35, that is CS. 56, that is Alex Smith. Not that Alex Smith. It's going to be the fullback Alex Smith. He's a C, so we'll stay at CS. It's a short pass, CS, Weeden to Alex Smith. 63 is a 13. It's going to be, oh, and we have an F37. We have a fumble possibility. So I'm going to roll the decider die. The bullet means the fumble counts. The blank means it doesn't. And it will not count. So we will use the result of the F37 to determine the result of the play. So here's your F37. 65. That's an 11-yard completion. You can see 07. It would have been recovered by the offense anyway. But that's 11 yards, and that's a first down. And actually, 07 would have recovered it. That's the guy who caught the ball. So that's a nice coincidence. So it's going to be Weeden to Watson for 11. Is that right? 50? Oh, no, it wasn't Watson. It was Alex Smith. 2 tight ends in there. And Smith's the fullback. But he'll get it for 11 yards regardless. And it is going to be 1st and 10 now at the 26 for Cleveland. All right, a 19 and Weeden going to look down the field here. Medium pass. 46, that's a BS. And he's going to look for Josh Gordon. So make it an AS. So medium pass AS. Weeden looking for Josh Gordon. Going to take a shot here. 65. Missed it by 1. That's an 18, and that's incomplete. 2nd down. All right, a 17. That's a short pass. 62 is BS. 62. I did it again. 62 is Muhammad Massaquoi. I don't know. I forgot about him. He was okay. Again, for those Browns teams of the 2000s, 2010s, era, they didn't have a lot of good players, but the ones they had were fine. These are the type of guys that would have been really good on other teams. Muhammad Massaquoi, he was a EB2, 3 when he's out there on the pass plays. He's a C5. He got some targets. And 62 is what? A BS. So we're going to stay at BS. So short pass BS. .56 this time. 56 is a 20. And that's incomplete. Brandon Weeden is Brandon Weeden. I have to go back and try to find this game and just take a look at how Weeden was. I think I liked him when they drafted him, but he just wasn't very good. 3rd and 10. Let's go medium pass heavy. And it's a 12. That's a medium pass. 61 is CS. 24 is Jordan Cameron, and he's a C. So we'll stay at CS. So we'll go Weeden to Cameron, CS, medium pass. 22. It's a 6. That's complete. 17 yards and a first down. I think that's what Weeden could do, is he could make some plays every now and then. I just don't think he was very consistent. 1st and 10, though, out to the 43. 8.5 to go. Trying to capitalize on the turnover. They're going to go with a 14. That's a short pass. 13. That's a CS. It's going to be Josh Gordon. He's an A, so make it a BS. So short pass BS for Gordon. 55. It's going to be complete. He'll get 8 yards in the Browns. Look at Weeden making some throws here. It's going to be 2nd and 2. They're going to cross the 50 and get to Pittsburgh's 49. 5. We're going to go outside run. 43 is CD. And it's going to be Trent Richardson. So outside run for Trent Richardson. 36. 36 is a 22. And Richardson's going to get 1 yard. Richardson was another one. Another high draft pick that was terrible. All right. 3rd and 1. Let's go big here. A 6. That'll be an inside run. 65 is BS. And 24 is Richardson. So you just need 1 yard there, Trent. Against a BS. Come on now. You can do this. 65 is a 24. Oh, he picks up 3. Powers forward. Gets the first down. And it is 1st and 10 down to the Pittsburgh 45. And let's go standard. All right, an 18 medium pass. 53 on your defense is a CS. 32, that is Greg Little. He's an A, so make it a BS. So medium pass BS. Weeden to Greg Little. 65, that's an 18. That's going to be incomplete. Second and 10. $17, another short pass. A lot of passes in this game. I mean, both teams are 60-40, but we're way above that right now. 43 is CG. 31 is Greg Little. He's an A. So BG, short pass. Weeden to Greg Little. 64. That's a 12. That'll be complete. He'll get 6 yards. So Weeden finds Greg Little for 6. Browns have had the ball for a long time here in this quarter. On this drive. 3rd and 4 at the 39. Pittsburgh 39. I mean, I feel like Phil Dawson could kick one from here if I wanted him to try it, but I'd rather get a first down. So let's go short pass heavy. It's a 3. That's a short pass. 52 is CG. 51 is Montario Hardesty. He's a C. So we'll stay at CG. And we'll go Weeden to Hardesty. 50. I've rolled 65, 56, 56, 56, something like that. 56 is a 20, right? Yeah, it's a 20. It's incomplete, and it's 4th down. And boy, what do you do here? What do we got? 39. It's a 56-yard field goal. And I think we're going to try it. Phil Dawson is that good. Let me see. Actually, the problem is we're at the 39. I'd rather be at the 40. In the APBA game, I'd rather be at the 40. So 39, it would be good if I rolled a 1 or a 3. Yeah, we're going to try it. He's got a bunch of those on the card. So let's go ahead and try 56-yard field goal for Phil Dawson. Try to bring him to within 4 points here. We got 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Here we go. 12, that's not going to do it. That's a 38. And it's good. Oh my goodness. I did not see that coming. So 12 is a 38. You got this 1 and 3 up here that you're looking for. But if you go all the way down here, 38 is good. And Dawson makes a 56-yard. I made a 60-yarder in the last game. And Phil Dawson makes a 56-yard field goal. And that's going to make the score 10-6. Heck of a lot closer than I thought it would be at this point. 5:45 to go. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here. I know there's like 5:45 to go. But I'm starving. And I have to get up early in the morning. So, thanks for watching. I will be back to play this at some point. Probably not until Friday because I got a lot of work to do. And book-wise, I got to get this book to my editor. So appreciate you watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. And I'll talk to y'all next time. Have a good night.